Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Loop Hero. In the last video, we took out the Necromancer for another spin in Chapter 3, defeating the Hunter with him again. And we also took out the Rogue, beat the Hunter, and then went around the loop like an extra 6 or 7 times. That was amazing. We had an easier time with the Rogue than we did with the Necromancer. How about that? In any case, that was quite victorious, and in this episode, we're looking to take out the Warrior to face off against the Huntsman, and then we'll probably do it again with the Necromancer. My plan is to hang out here in Chapter 3 for a little bit longer. I would like level 4 towers, if I can get them. At the very least, I want my other last tower here to be level 3. So that's the current plan, and if we have time for a third expedition, we might go back to Chapter 1 to kill the Lich, so we can get another Astral Orb so we can build the Alchemist tent. Yes, which we absolutely do want. What else did we do? We assigned our supplies. In fact, I guess I should look at these before I actually go head out on this mission. It's going to be a bit weird for me here. I'd like to bring Storm Temples. I don't know if I can handle all that lightning damage we're going to take as the Warrior. Okay, well, I guess we can just go like this. Alright, well, let's get started. Otherwise, I'll stand here and stare at my supply forever. Okay, so, looking at our supplies, we still need food. So that means we're going to be killing hounds for that food. I guess we'll take villages and wheat fields. Maybe we won't take cemeteries, and then we won't need the magic damage with our warrior for this run. Yeah, we'll leave the cemeteries at home at the moment. I think we will, if I want to grab ruins, I think we do, because we want to probably fight the blood golems. Let's take ruins with us. We'll take blood groves and battlefields to help us out with them. We'll try the blacksmith's forge. I don't generally like taking this forge with the warrior. I prefer it with the necromancer. But we'll give it a try together. We're totally taking the meadow, which means we're going to grab the chrono crystals as well. We want the river. We want the forests. We'll take Oblivions, and we'll grab the arsenal. This way we get retaliation damage. Should be useful, since the boss and their hounds, I believe, will take retaliation damage. So, unlike, say, the priestess, who doesn't really attack you, at least the huntsman will, and the hounds will. So that will prove useful here. Let's think. We have 3 cards left over if I want to fill out my deck. We'll absolutely take the Vampire Mansion to go with the village so we can get ransacked villages. I think we'll leave the spiders at home this time around, though. We'll fight goblins instead. We have 1 card left we can take. I'm thinking either... Oh, you know what? We haven't seen what the temporal beacons do for us yet, have we? So let's grab them, and we'll get a peek at what these do. This is actually going to make it a bit more difficult for me as the warrior. As I consult something really quick. Over here, what you guys can't see, is I have some papers written down. When I beat the game on, like, the first time on Chapter 3 and my first time on Chapter 4, I wrote down what cards I had taken with me when I played that character and what equipment was in my supply at the time. My equipment doesn't look anything like that. It looks nothing like what I've currently got at the moment. And my deck is a little different, but I think we'll be okay. I think we can probably at least reach the boss if we can't defeat him. So let's grab this, and let's go. Yep. Warrior facing the Huntsman. heads up that it is 10:10 p.m. and I do have work tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to play for too long today. This is good because playing so late as of eyeing that clock means that we will be stopping at roughly like 11:15 or so with the warrior. All right, so we have two tier 3 towers that increases their damage but not their range. So we're still stuck to their assistance here and here. We probably should deploy the arsenal as soon as possible. If I want the vampire mansion near one of these, let's put our first arsenal here. Our first arsenal. The only arsenal we will probably be getting. Let's put that there. Alright, we get a helmet right away for some retaliation damage. We've got a grove. Wherever this is going, Tim, the ruins are going nearby. So let's put the grove here. We have a thicket. Alright, so what are we doing with the river in this one? It'd be tempting to bring the river straight down through the road here, then out to the side. So if I want to do that, where do I want to start the river at? Sorry, this takes a lot of planning from me to figure this out. We could start the river here, and then move it like this, and down. So if I want to do that, then let's place our first thicket there. Generally, I like having the fishmen. They're fun to fight, they're tough, and they give us bits of, like, not pitiful remains, whatever the thing's called that give us the orbs of creation, I think? I forget what they're called now, those green orbs. And I'll want a few more forests for our village to make it look nice. Also, I think they're used when we level up the towers. Now, we got that ruins, but I didn't get the... I don't have the blood grove yet, so I don't think I want to deploy the ruins quite yet. But we could put them here. We'd have the archers help us shoot down. The archers could help us shoot. I'm putting a vampire mansion there, Tim. Yeah, let's add the ruins here. Wow, the vampire mansion. Well, Tim, why do you add the ruins here, for crying out loud? It's not near the grove. What were you thinking? Or you're not thinking. All right, so if I bring the river now down here, we'll put this thicket there. Now we can put a grove next to these ruins. For crying out loud, Tim, you're already making stupid mistakes. Let's put this vampire mansion. I want to put it here or here. So let's add the vampires to the scorch worms to start. And our first river. Tile, that is. Alright, all those are placed. How's everyone doing this fine evening? I spent 8 hours today. Today is Sunday, May 23rd, 2021, working on my Dungeons & Dragons campaign. And I think it's going to go really stupidly well. I haven't had that much time to work on it in a long time. Getting the text right is so very important. It's like, where am I? I'm going to bring the river like this. Being able to flush out what the characters should be saying, having a nice bit of lore for them when they finally go into the sewer system. It's going to be awesome. I'm so glad to have it. I hate winging adventures that I do. Let's look. I'm going to bring the river probably like this and then around. So if I'm going to bring it down one more and then over, let's put a mountain here. We have another forest. Let's not put the forest there. Alright, well, another thicket. Another meadow. This far, the river's gonna go like this, I think. We could alternatively go something like this with it. If I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna curve it immediately. Could go around. No, we'll curve it out this way pretty much right away. Yep, I've got all the books I need for tomorrow's game all laid out. The dice are ready. The charts are constructed. I've got the spreadsheets set for when my players make attack rolls for initiative order and stuff like that. Again, it takes a surprising amount of time to set all that stuff up, and I am super glad that it's all done. I'm going to want forests probably here. Anything else to talk about, Tim, or is that it for you? No, I think it is it. It's 10:17 at night, everyone. Because I had a rough morning as well. What else did I do today? I think... What did I do? I recorded some more Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark, and I completed the Mountain Temple. So I think I'm now 3/4 of the way done with the game. I think I might have 5 to like 10 more story missions to do, and then it's all wrapped up. I'm looking forward to it finally being completed. Gotta be a little careful with the battlefield, because I don't know if I can handle a siren at this point. I got some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic recorded, again, another episode of that. That's something that I keep meaning to work on. That whole house got cleaned today. I finally went through the back room where my laundry, where my washer-dryer is located, and I cleaned that whole area, swept the floor, cleaned out, put the washer-dryer through a sanitary cycle to make sure that all of its molds, if there was any, which there wasn't, it's all cleaned out. And if I don't get a better weapon... Well, we have archers to help us. A treasure chest. So we should be okay. Sorry, a few seconds, everyone. The river's going that way, Tim. I believe the river also affects our meadows. So when we place it next to that one, we should also see a +6 for it. Hey, our first Smith's Forge. Alright. Let's add that. I want it adding on like only one spot if I can help it. But I want that defense when I advance forward. Oh, Tim, why did you put the battlefield here? Now you can't put a grove next to this ruins unless you put it right here. If you put the grove here, then that means you don't get the flesh golems, which might not be a bad thing, I suppose, but that's not how you wanted to do it. That's not how you wanted to do it, Tim. You want a vampire mansion here. You're not thinking things through very well when it comes to dealing with these scorch worms. Look at all that treasure, and none of it's a weapon. Alright, we got several helmets, though. And some better armor. So we finally have level 3 armor. I'll loop level 3. We'll definitely equip that. These helmets are basically the same, and they both have counters, so this must be a counter helmet. Let's grab some regen per second to take advantage of the fact that we have some stools to give us more regen per second. We got a better ring, arguably, so we'll equip this as well. Give us even more counter. We have a counter shield, so I guess we're going full counter today. One single Scorch Worm. Back to the fight. It shouldn't be too... Oh, we got a Ghost. We got a level up. I like Blade of Dawn. Battering Ram will also be useful. Let's grab Blade of Dawn, though. Mostly because I like saying Blade of Dawn whenever we get a chance to get it. So here's my grove. And now I need a forest here. To place it here. For those Scorch Worms. All that work, Tim. You made it really tough for yourself. And I think we got that. Let's look. 1, 2, this is 6, 12, 18, 21, 27? And then we have 4 hams with us, so 47. Yep, so the river increases the Blooming Meadows heals. It doubles that as well. I don't think I want the Harpies this time around. At least not yet. So I'm going to ensure I can't get them by placing some meadows by the mountains. Two beacons. Okay. So, speeds up time by 50% within its range. Can spawn Time Watchers, which are afraid of vampires. Time Watchers and vampires are both added to the same slot in the battle. And so the game is not going to have both show up there. That would probably be a little too strong. So you get one or the other. I think we'll add the 50% daylight speed here. And I think we can add it here as well. It only affects our campfight site by adding one here. However, I will want the extra 50% rapid... I want the day to pass by faster, so we benefit from Blade of Dawn more often. So I think we will place it here, even though that's just our campfire. That should help us with the battle against the final boss. Now I'm going to bring the river down at this spot. So I'm going to block off that area just so I don't accidentally bring the river down a little early. Oh, Time Watcher. We didn't even get a chance to look at him. Oh, we have wheat field. Let's add... Oh! I have wheat fields, Tim, but you have no... This is a bad combination. I'm still going to place it here, though. Wheat fields without spiders is going to be tricky. Oh, we drank a potion already. Oh, because our weapon's only level 1. Let's put on a level 2 weapon. There we go. And a thicket for when the river comes down this way. And we have another crystal. We'll get some more healing done per day. I'm a bit worried that we drank a potion so early, but I do think that is only because of how bad our weapon was. And arguably still is. It's still lower than the loop level. Okay, we'll hold on to at least one forest, so we have the option to place another blood grove wherever we need it. Another vampire. I do want another village here, so we'll add it... At there, which gives us a nice range to run around here with this vampire for extra loot and experience points. We will want something next to this ransacked village in the future. Maybe we can get another blacksmith's forge at some point. Let's increase our hit points more since this section of the mountain is near the river. We'll add another meadow. There. Another level 2 sword. All right, Tim. What else have you been doing? So I'm actually running 2 campaigns at this point, which is surprisingly time-consuming, considering how much time I spend into working on them. It's a lot of time to work on 2 of them at once. Hold on, Tim. If you're bringing the river down here, we'll probably bring it right against the road. For several places. So the plan will be to bring the river straight down here, along this area of the road, and then around that one thicket. We got an Oblivion, which is nice. Our current attack speed is already 50%. That's amazing. Is that all because of the forests? We have 3% attack speed, 6% attack speed. Almost. Wow. That's pretty amazing. We're getting level 2 equipment. We have a vampirism ring. I guess we'll take that. I'm not willing to drop my defense down any lower, though. We'll keep our current shield, the counter shield. Woo! About to get 3 Scorch Worms. Thankfully, we now have a Blood Grove right next door, so that should handle that very nicely. Look at all the loot! My goodness! The Scorch Worms themselves drop equal level loot generally, and all of those things added to the rewards of the treasure chest. So we get a regen per second and vampirism shield. We will totally use that. We keep our vampirism. We lose 1 defense, but I gain attack speed and counter. We'll put back on this ring. A level 5 sword. We'll take this. More vampirism and regen. And I guess we can lose a little bit of vampirism. To gain some magic damage? I kind of like my current armor. How about this? We gain more retaliation damage, we lose a little bit of counter, we gain more attack speed. Let's equip this helmet. Okay. We got another Smith's Forge. So I'm going to add that here. Oh, no, I'm not. Because if I populate this with fish folk, I don't want the Smith's Forge to assist with that. Let's add it here instead. And hey, we benefited from it. So we have plus 20% defense against 20 hits. So our defense is increased, I think, to like 14. We leveled up again. Skill armor is nice. That plays nicely with the defense buff. Let's take it. Every time we complete a loop, we will gain 1 defense. Actually, defense is just up 4 points. So I guess that really does give you 1 defense per loop. That whatever the loop level is that you are on, it gives you the defense for it. That's good to know. So it's retroactive. I couldn't even show you the Time Watcher. It faded before I could take a look at it. The Watcher has Benefactor. Gives an ally 20 magic armor instead of attacking, only once per creature. Flees if there are no targets for this ability. Fatalism. 33% chance to receive only 1 damage from an attack. 33% chance to receive 150% damage. Tracker. When this unit is present, the defense values and evades of all its enemies are lowered by 20%. So it's easier to hit them, and they take more damage at the cost of that they get a magic shield bit by bit. Now, we might Oblivion this after I attempt it once. I want to see how bad these soldiers are. Okay, they're not so bad, so I don't have to Oblivion them. Hey, we gain more damage to undead. More silverware. We need to add more creatures to this side of the map. Maybe we'll get lucky and the goblins will be added somewhere over here. And in a way that we can actually manage them rather well. Blade of Dawn! Yep, anything else, Tim, you want to talk about to the viewers at home while we're walking around? I guess we should focus on... Maybe, Tim, you should focus on why you take certain cards with you. Okay, let's talk about Loop Hero then, and some of the strategies I use, rather than talk about random crap. So, I generally like taking Meadows with the Warrior, because the Warrior has regen per second and Vampirism as stats that he will have, or can get, during his loops around, well, his trips around the loop. And what this means is that since I already have healing, why not add even more healing to that? I won't take swaps with me, and all that healing will really help his survivability. We heal 68 hit points per day, we've got 90% Vampirism, 3.1 regen per second. And I like focusing on the sustainability of the Warrior, which is why I take Meadows, and also why I'm grabbing the Chrono Crystals. The crystals could also be helpful if I place one near, for example, this grove, which I'll probably do soon, so I can get even more Rat Hounds that I can fight and kill. Nice. Alright, so do I want this helmet? So we gain Vampirism, we gain only 1 defense. No, I like my current shield, we'll keep it. We got another village. I don't have a really good spot to place this, though. Let's add a Blood Grove here, which will allow this council lands to be safe from any bandits, and we'll add the other village here, which will convert that, as you can see, into a ransack village. Then I'll add wheat fields to both of these spots. I'll risk fighting multiple scarecrows. We'll see what a bad idea that is soon. We could add a smith's forge here. Let's do that. What was that creature? I hear you ask, as you notice the strange creature leave the smith's forge. There's something new in this wheat field. We will take a look at that together when we eventually reach it. Another meadow. So keep placing it near that one crystal for even more hit points regen per day. A level 6 sword. A straight sword. We would lose one. Ooh, we lose 1 regen and 5 vampirism. But our max damage becomes our min damage. I think we'll be okay at this time. More mountains. We haven't gotten very many mountains, have we? I was fully expecting to have a goblin camp set up by now. Okay, this is actually as tough as I was fearing it would be. Wow, we drank 3 potions there. So let's Oblivion this. We don't want that again in the future. That is a little too tough. Alright, let's add more vampires. Maybe I need better armor? More hit points? Let's equip this armor then. We'll get an extra 70 hit points. But I don't want to lose my regen per second or evasion. I'm sorry, vampirism. Nothing there is better than what we've currently got. Do I want a lot of rat hounds? I don't know if I want a lot of rat hounds. Why did you put it there, Tim? Of all the places to put it, Now you have to bring the river like this and around and go down. At least you can still recover from that. For crying out loud, Tim. So many mistakes. I'm just not thinking when it comes to placing down these tiles. So I guess we will place down mountains. That's a decent spot for it. We can let the... I'm not so upset about the goblin camp being there. Goodbye, Mr. Vampire. And we'll equip this. We lose some regen per second and evasion. We pick up a little bit more vampirism, though, and more hit points. Blade of Dawn to the rescue! Oh, we got exhausted attacking. Okay, yep. We have good attack speed is what that tells me. So, I guess let's equip this instead. We lose vampirism, but we regain regen per second, which I like. I'll keep my current helmet, though. That's suspicious. A suit of armor just lying here on the road and... Wait. Are you alive? Overfilled with existence. I don't understand. What should I do? What does alive mean? What does it mean to exist? Let's not dig this deep yet. We'll focus on your first question first. You're quite a big guy. Protect the helpless or help us in our work? Can you forge metal? Or do you see yourself as a cook, perhaps? Or weapon in my hand. To kill. Execute. You're standing in front of me. So I must be supposed to fight you. Chopping wood or harvesting wheat are also good options. My self-determination is complete. I am made for battle. My armor shall dull their blades, and my sword shall cleave their flesh. Well, there is some logic in your reasoning, but generally speaking, you're an idiot. Living armor. Hit points, only 11. However, steel flesh. All damage done to this creature is reduced to 1 hit point. Defender. Always becomes the first target in battle. Countermeasure. Has a 30% chance to counterattack. It seems that the only way to lower the aggression of this world is, well, some more aggression, and another soul is lost. If it was a soul, of course. Very difficult and tough to fight if there are multiple enemies there. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to add anything over here to this spot where it's going to be injected, and where also I don't want another... how to describe this over here? So, the scarecrows might scare it away, and or when they attack me, I think their attacks will count toward damaging the living suit of armor. So I think this is a good strategy to use the wheat fields next to these smith's forges. We'll find out how accurate I am with that, though, when we go around again. First, we also got some good loot from him. So we got a helmet with 20 retaliation damage. We are totally going to use that. We got some magic damage and more regen per second. We'll equip this. Maybe we'll equip that ring. Yep. An evasion shield. I don't really care about that very much. I think it is time now, however, for us to to use maybe a better weapon. We're going to lose almost all my vampirism. No, let's not do that quite yet. We'll hope for a really nice payoff with the treasure chest we're about to get here. Ooh, we are. Some level 7 weaponry. Do I want 5 defense with a little bit of counter? Or do I want attack speed, regen per second with a little bit of counter? Let's take even more regen at this moment. We got some more ruins, but I don't have another blood grove at the moment, so we're just going to hold on to that. We got another temporal beacon, though. I think we can probably spawn that here. Look at all the loot! That was awesome! Some defensive regen per second, but we lose magic damage. I don't think I want to do that. Retaliation damage, 7 magic, 1 defense. I don't really care about the damage to all. We only have 3 of it, so we will equip this helmet. We'll lose 1 retaliation damage, but we pick up a little more defense and some more magic damage. Vampirism helmet. I like the stats on this. We lose even more retaliation damage, but we gain 1 regen per second and even more vampirism back. I think we will go with this one. We got another battlefield, so I need to be careful where I place this because I don't want sirens. So I think we'll add it... If you don't want sirens, then you need to keep it away from this side of the board. You don't want Siren Stem. Don't add it over there either. We could add it here. Actually, I think the scarecrows scare away the treasure chests, so let's not put it over there. We'll double check the scarecrows, but I'm pretty sure they can indeed do that. I hate wasting Bladed Dawn on a single slime. What a colossal waste of that ability. But there's not much I can do about it, though, so whatever. Alright, well done. Let's add another river. I might get another goblin camp if I go with all this. I think we do it anyway. Okay, good. We didn't get another one. We got another level up. Okay, so we got another thicket as well. So if I'm bringing the river down here, and now through that area. Okay, let's put this forest, this thicket over here to stop me again from spawning the harpy nest because I really don't want, sorry, the mountain peak because I don't want the mountain peak. I like strong aftertaste, especially because we are drinking potions. So let's, I don't like these other two as much, so let's grab, actually, Axis Tilt could be useful here, because if it improves my attack speed or the daylight's time progressing, this is more Blades of Dawn. So that's tempting as well, but I think we will grab Strong Aftertaste for just some more straight damage whenever we drink a potion. Because that goblin battle, we're drinking at least 1 potion, and we might be doing it at least once when we're fighting the giant suit of armor right before him. Oh, we're equipping this. Our min damage, our max damage becomes our min damage. We want that. I'm going to wait on another forest until after I get an Oblivion. I don't really want to lose 2-point regen per second, but gaining 13 vampirism could be very nice. We won't do it yet. Issue with the rat wolves are their bleeding abilities, which are really annoying. the faster your attack speed, the more you take that damage that they inflict on you, because you take damage whenever you attack with bleeding. It's actually a very nice... Oh, it's a nice way to counter a high attack speed build. This sucks, getting a slime, because that slime's just going to slowly eat away at my armor. We just have to tough it out against this enemy. Alright, we did it. I didn't really get anything I care for, though. So that will just have to do. Now for a big battle that I don't know if we can handle, but we get to make the attempt anyway. We got 5 potions, so we should win this fight. Alright, we drank just 1 potion. I'm really not so interested in this. I think I want my 2 regen per second instead. Alright, something's gotta change, Tim. You're taking too much damage. Try the vampirism ring after all. Damage to all. 14 defense. Oh, we're still using our level 4 shield. Let's grab even more vampirism. And I'm content with everything else I currently have. Okay, I do like seeing us heal for 17 damage, 28 damage right then. Very nice. I went from having a lot of regen per second, almost 6.2, down to half of that. And I'll lose half of what we currently have if I equip this piece of armor. But I do gain an extra 100 hit points. So that's tempting, but I will pass at this time. Okay, so let's add this crystal over here to benefit from those meadows. And we're only halfway to the boss so far. We've gotten a bit beat up. We actually have we consumed more potions than the potions we didn't recover all our potions. There we go, Tim. During that last loop. But I think we can survive another loop, another go around. So let's make the attempt. Stop giving me equipment. That's what we got. Alright. So, we lose an entire point of regen per second if I equip this armor, but gain 100 hit points. Same thing here. I'm losing an entire point of regen per second. But I do gain vampirism. Not as many hit points. I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of regen per second to gain even more vampirism at this point. Let's equip that. And we could take even more vampirism if I'm willing to drop my damage down a lot, but I don't think I'm willing to do that at this point. And I like my current helmet. Everything else is fine. Keep all that stuff. We got another river. Hey, we killed one of them. So those creatures can drop time shards. They are considered a cosmic enemy. So if you're able to handle these temporal watchers, you can get an astral orb eventually from doing the battles against them. We're about to get a blood grove that will inject it down here. We're just going to have to hope we can deal with it. It just occurs to me that we could place the ruins here, but that will add Scorchworms to this battle, and I don't want that to happen. So we're not going to do so. I really wouldn't mind having an Oblivion to help me when I place another Thicket down. If it's just one of them, we probably can handle it. And thankfully that one rat wolf went in a different direction. We actually need a better shield than one we're currently using. Like, I want more defense. Actually, this shield isn't it. This shield gives us 2 regen per second, but we lose 10% vampirism. I don't think we want that at this point. Holy ghosts! Woo! Wow! That was a tough fight. We did manage to win. Add another river. Take another meadow. Okay, didn't add those goblins near the chrono crystals, so that's going to be acceptable. Because I don't have a choice. It's going to have to be acceptable. I'm not liking how this run's coming out, because we're drinking way too many potions for my liking. The good news is that every time we do so, we are gaining more damage. Okay, another village. I feel like we really need this to block these goblins. So let's add that village here. And we'll add it... Oh, if I add the wheat fields, we get... Because where I put the crystals, we will end up getting scarecrows. Do I want scarecrows? I don't think I do. I think I can handle the blood clots. So we'll add a battlefield here for one of them. I forgot that this village was here, actually, because I'm apparently not paying attention today at all. Another meadow. You're bringing the river through that, Tim. Sorry, everyone. I've stopped talking about random crap, and it's talking about the game. So, let's talk about, I guess, the mountains, and why I choose them with the warrior. So, I guess, well, this plays into something else that everyone should consider when you're playing this game. The resources that you're looking to get. We want more stone. And so, mountains is one of the things that can give us stone. And so I take these with the warrior because we also want those hit points. We take a lot of damage as the warrior. I tend not to give us evade, especially when I bring the arsenal, because I want that retaliation damage working for me. And if I evade attacks, then creatures don't take that retaliation damage. On that same note, if we're attacking rapidly as a warrior, which we want to do, evasion, and arguably use counter depending upon our build, evasion also contributes to the amount of stamina we use, and we could end up losing stamina very quickly with evasion, counter, and a high attack speed. So, why am I saying that? Because of the hit points. So if I do end up in a situation where I'm slowed down, all these extra hit points the mountains are giving us will help us survive. We've got, looks like, twice as many hit points have been granted from our mountains And from half is granted from the armor, and half is granted through the mountains at the moment. Now, this is very dangerous at this point. I don't know if I agree with what I'm about to do, but we're going to try to bring that river down like this. We're going to add quite a few warriors here to this fight, where we also have a vampire mansion. This might be a gigantic mistake, but we're going to give it at least probably one loop attempt. Oof, we're gonna take a lot of damage here from that bleeding. Yep, a lot of damage from that bleeding. One of those was a boss rat hound. When we reach the camp, we're probably gonna have to decide if we can go around again. I don't know if we can. If I drop our damage down a little bit to pick up more regen per second, that will affect our vampirism, but I think I want that regen. I think we can make it back to the campfire, but at that point, I think we might have to give up. I think we're taking a little too much damage. Oh, Blade of Dawn, very nice. Wiping out both goblins, putting the vampire at 50% life immediately. Oh my goodness, bats! Stopping me from attacking so many times. How are we looking on supplies? Okay. We do have... We're gonna get refilled up the full potions. Maybe this was not quite as tough as I had thought it was. But I just saw us take 100-something damage from these two scarecrows, so maybe I'm wrong about that. Now, thankfully, we're back at the campsite, so our crossbow mender will be helping us with this. Okay, we're kind of holding our own here. Our hit points haven't dropped below 1,070. Our hit points can be recovered back up to 1,078. We leveled again. Article Protection is amazing! So is Shield Master. Let's grab Article Protection. That will really help us against the boss if we do decide to stay. So, I could pick up back our vampirism with this sword, or we could keep our broken longsword, which I kind of like. I feel like at this point I need more defense, so I think we are going to equip this weapon instead. We'll lose 10% vampirism, though. So maybe then we put back on... we equip... this... and gain back most of that vampirism we lost. Let's see how much damage we do against these scorch worms. But first, let's place this battlefield before I forget. Don't place it there, Tim! You're bringing the river down there. Can I handle more clots? I think we can. That's gonna... I don't want him added to the vampire fight, though. We'll add them over there. What's our attack speed currently? 77%? I don't think we really need it higher than that. At this moment. I don't need to place the thickets. I guess we'll do this. Nice. We get another Count's Lands. So I think we can go around one more loop. Let's make an attempt. Tough battle. We almost lost our entire shield of protection during that fight. I like this shield. We lose 2 defense, but we're gaining 2 vision per second and 6% vampirism back again. We'll take that. Sure, we'll take this helmet as well for more retaliation damage, and we can pick up even more vampirism, although we lose 1 regen per second. I love vampirism is a lot to want to lose. I don't really want to lose that much. I don't think I need 0.5 more regen per second at the cost of 6% vampirism quite yet either. This armor, though, I think we will equip. We lose regen, we pick up even more vampirism, but we gain also 3 defense, which I think I want. Big battle here. There goes less of our shielding. And we had to drink a potion. Oh my goodness, that thing hurts a lot. Looking at my cards, I don't think there's really anything I want to play. If we're super lucky, we might be able to spawn the boss this loop. I don't want a lot of scarecrows here. But there's not a whole lot of other places that can really put you that benefit from you, Chrono Crystal. I think we don't bother using you. Speed. No, I like my current helmet better. Remember, everyone, that because we have the helmet slot unlocked, we are actually gaining... our items are less powerful, since we're losing some amount of quality on them. All the numbers are a little bit lower. I wouldn't mind having this someplace. You know, I'm going to put this in front of the goblins. But we're going to get a... Okay, hold on. So, I'm going to place a Chrono Crystal here. So I can... Oh, we're going to get... Okay, this is fine. We can put a Smith's Forge here. Since these golems will not wander into town. This will also help us in the future when we do this little loop right here, fighting some fishmen. We'll add this village over here. And we don't spawn the goblin camp. So, we don't spawn the bandit camp because this is between 2 things. We'll add a wheat field here as well. Help us deal with those goblins a little bit. But I'm not going to add one on this side. Not yet, at least. Oh, I don't like seeing so many rat hounds. Because I don't like knowing we can have... There's a 20% chance for us to get a bleeding wound. None of the loot we picked up from that fight was something I care about. Oh my god! It's potion time. Alright, thank goodness we won that fight. I really need to get an Oblivion in my hand to get rid of that. Or I would like an Oblivion in my hand to get rid of that. Tim, another one of them. And another goblin camp in a really nightmarish place. We need a village there. I do not want to have to fight 4 goblins on that turn. Nothing's going to be better than what I've currently got from that loot. And these treasure chests are killing me because of my damage to all. The treasure chests are killing me. Okay. Nope. I like my regen per second. I don't want to equip this sword even though it's higher level. I like my 40% vampirism as well, so I'm not going to equip that. We're good with what we got. What a waste of Blade of Dawn. Not going to equip that either. We might be able to handle the boss when we reach it. It's going to be a tricky decision, though. It all depends on how many potions we have in our inventory when we get back to camp. I think we'll equip this. We get even more regen per... we lose regen per second. We gain magic damage. We gain normal damage. And we gain 6% more vampirism. So let's equip that. This is tempting for all that extra retaliation damage, but I think we'll be okay. We finally got another blood grove, so I can add these ruins to a place now. So if I'm going to add the blood grove, it's going to be added like here. Or here. These are both good spots for it. That was a bad place for that ruin. Should have added it here instead, Tim. Oh, it's too late. Alright, time to see how we fare against some fish folk. I'm gonna hope it's not gonna be too difficult for us. And a vampire. I love the sound of their axes. That really, you hear it slicing through the air when they swing it. That's pretty cool. Temporal beacon. Oh, we can't even add it on the side of the map, Tim. You finished that side of the map up. We don't really need this temporal beacon then, so I guess we'll just hold on to it. Look at all those goblins waiting for us up ahead. All those 1 damage attacks, those were all going towards the Time Watcher, who continuously said, nah, I'm taking just 1 damage from you. Oh, this is... Is this better than what we currently have? No. It's slightly more damage. Slightly more damage. This great sword, but my level 8 has 9 magic damage and 6% vampirism, which I like better. We desperately need that defense for these battles coming up. I'm glad to have a blacksmith shop there. We lose 9% vampirism. We pick up 1.5 regen per second, and we have no regen per second? No, we had 2.6. Okay. Let's take this. Mostly because I want that regen. At the cost of some of our vampirism. I think we'll be okay with that choice. And Oblivion. Super useful. Do I think... Okay. We need to get rid of this if I'm going to go around the loop again. But I can hold off on making that decision for a tiny bit. We're about to have a really nasty fight. A really nasty fight against some goblins. Okay, we did it. We did it. It wasn't that tough. We got another blood grove as well. Attempting to add it over here to grab and eat these creatures. No, don't you dare add it over there. You have the river over there. You're gonna end up getting sirens, and you don't want sirens. Remember, Tim? All right, let's look. So we have another grove. I guess we'll add the grove here. We can add the blood grove next to this. I plan to put a village here, though, so maybe we don't do that. I really don't want to have to fight a vampire and the flesh golem. Don't put it there either, Tim. The river's coming straight down there. Just don't place it. Just don't place it at the moment. Don't get yourself freaking killed. If I want to spawn the boss, well, let's get through this fight I see that's ahead of us before I decide if I'm going for the boss or not. Oh, wow! They do get rid of the suit of armor. Okay, that's great, because that would have been an extremely painful battle had we not gotten rid of it. Alright, so if I'm fighting the boss, we're doing it with this. We've only got 4 potions. I don't know if I can win the fight with just 4 potions. But I don't see myself being able to keep my potions when I come around again. And I don't know which of these fights are worse. This one or this one. We're going to get rid of... I don't want to fight a boss soldier. Let's get rid of this one. Though, because I really don't want to fight a vampire with rapidly spawning soldiers. We'll have to fight 4 of them here in a vampire if we go around again. And I think we're just going to spawn the boss right here instead. Yeah, let's spawn the boss if I can. Uh-oh! I need to drop at least 1 more tile. I don't like this. If I want to go around the loop again, which we might not be doing anyway, I really don't want to put down the Smith's Forge anywhere, and I don't like the idea of the Vampire Mansion anywhere either. I guess we could put the Vampire Mansion here. Four potions, loop level 8. I don't have a good feeling about this fight, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. I think I should flee, rather than stick around with my 3 time shards. On that same note, though, we haven't seen what happens to us if we die. So it would be nice to see that. I mean, we've got no evasion, so those dogs are gonna crit hit me. when they pop out, doing about 200 points of damage each. I really don't like this. But we do have Bladed Dawn to help us. I think we'll stay, and let's see what happens if we die. Because I don't think we're gonna beat the boss. Especially not with 3 Scorch Worms! We can get them! Wolf, oh, we're doomed! Yeah, we're doomed. 2 potions left. 1 potion left. We're out of potions. Holy crap, we did it. It's just a waste of time. The new hunt is coming. I've already got your scent. Oh, and we can get an Astral Shard. Let's take that, and we are retreating. There's no way we're doing this loop. Let's get out of here. Retreat we do. And that was just about an hour anyway, so that's fantastic. Alright! Holy crap, I didn't think we would do that fight. That was extremely close. We've also got the 2 Astral Shards we need, but we need 4 more food to build the Alchemist tent. No! So we gotta wait a little longer. Alright then. Is there anything that doesn't require food that we can construct? I think we can upgrade more huts. Yes, okay, so before I do that, what does it take to build this? 24 steel, we have 31, but we're gonna go around and do one more loop, one more chapter 3 at least. So I think we can upgrade another mud hut. Yeah, let's upgrade a mud hut once. We have 2 more of those left. And I guess as long as I'm here, let's build another forest. And another one? Just for the look of it? No, let's hold off on another one. Alright, so I think that will do. Well, I'll be back, everyone. I'm going to go to bed, get some sleep, work at least one more day off screen, play my Dungeons & Dragons campaign tomorrow, and then the 24th, I think I'll record more of this episode on the 25th or 26th. So I will see you guys then in the next episode. Well, actually, no, I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Give me a few seconds. Give me those few seconds, and I'll be back. Man, I shouldn't record when I'm tired. That was a terrible way to end that segment. Hey, everyone. Alright, it's late. I should be going to sleep soon, but I've got time to fit in the Necromancer run for the other half of this video. It is the 25th. I had a great time playing Dungeons & Dragons yesterday. Let's go ahead and send the Necromancer out for his expedition. We need a little more resources so we can build the Alchemist tent. We need, looks like, some rations and some steel. The steel we can probably easily get. The rations won't be as easy with the Necromancer, but I still want to send out the Necromancer. Alright, so let's see what we can do for a deck that would also give us rations when we're heading out here with the Necro. So first off, all this, I guess we do want the Rat Hounds because we're going to want to bring the Skinner's Knives to give us a 30% chance to get 1 ration after killing a Rat Wolf. So we're going to bring those with us. And I still don't want the wheat fields, so we're not bringing the Farmer's Scythe. I really don't want to fight scarecrows on our Necromancer. Let's think here. I don't really care about the brass candlestick with the Necromancer either, if I'm being honest, because that's hero damage, and we don't care about hero damage with him very much. For that matter, I don't care about silverware. So I think, what else could we benefit from with the Necro? We're going to be bringing swamps with us. I guess we could take some... Well, this will cause us to take damage. The meat stew will be useful because I am bringing villages. I guess we'll get more stone while we're out here. So we'll bring our little miner's pick for just a tiny bit of stone. And why not bring the other old frying pan with us? Sure. Let's do this. Alright. So with that supply, what should we bring? For our cards. So... Well, crap, Tim. If you want rations, then you kind of want meadows. And if I was bringing meadows, then we're not bringing swamps. You could just not take the I want to take the necro. All right, we just won't get very many rations. Is all. I can always break down some food items for food supply if it comes down. We just need 4 of it, so this won't be so bad. And we'll get 2 rations probably at the end of this, thanks to the farms we already have constructed. So yeah, so let's bring the villages with us. We'll bring the ruins with us also. We're bringing the groves and the blood groves, which means we're also going to bring... Well, that doesn't also mean, but we're going to bring forests, rocks, and rivers. These 2 will be left behind. Deserts affect our skeletons as well, if I recall correctly, so I don't want this. And I don't want the rivers next to deserts anyway, either, because I don't want my skeleton's attack speed lowered, because we can't increase it in any way. We'll bring Oblivions with us. I think those are super useful. It's very difficult for us to deal with the time watchers, time minders, whatever they're called, because we have to summon our skeletons, who themselves have slower attack speeds. Our skeletons would all have to decide to target those creatures, so maybe we're not... Yeah, we won't bring the temporal beacons with us. We will bring a normal beacon, though, and a treasury. Vampire mansions, spider cocoons to go along with our swamps. And then we're allowed 2 more cards. So I think the Smith's Forge plays nicely with the Necro. So we'll bring that. And then I think maybe a Bookery? Or a Battlefield. Bookeries will give you the time shards, Tim. Well, not really, unless I'm bringing the temporal beacon, because I'm not going to get them from the... We so very rarely got time shards from the mages, and the books don't look like they drop them either, but the time watchers do drop them. But I'm not bringing the temporal beacon. So we'll bring the Battlefield for treasure chests and to fight those blood clots, because maybe we can get more Orbs of Unity that way. For a gold card, we should bring 1 of these. I think we'll aim for... Both of these are really useful. I do like taking the Crypt with the Necromancer for thematic reasons, but the Arsenal might be better because we can get an extra item that could hold a +1 max skeletons. So I think we'll take the Arsenal this time around. We're still bringing rocks and mountains with us, so that can provide us with the hit points that we need. Let's do it. Oh, this is our first time taking the Necromancer out, and we actually have the equipment for him as well. We start with an amulet, and then the game decided to give us 2 books. It will always give you 2 grimoires. One is generally always going to be better than the other, or they're going to be equal. I don't know why the game doesn't give you a book and a ring, but it doesn't. So you have 1 piece of garbage and 2 pieces of useful gear. For our arsenal, I guess we might as well put it down now. No, I'll hold off on it at the moment. Maybe we can get lucky and get a really nice low-level ring that has like 0.27 skeletal quality and something equivalent for skeletal level, which means that we won't be replacing that ring for some time, and the other rings, if we place the arsenal, would have lower totals for those numbers. We get our vampire mansion right away. I'm going to put it here, so we get to fight a vampire with this slime. And we got the river. So where am I going to bring the river? If I want it going through the road, then I'm probably going to want to bring it like this and down. I generally always like bringing the river to the road for no other reason than I like the look of it. If I bring it here, a vampire mansion on this side would add vampires to the fishermen, but we'd have archers helping us, and we could even possibly add a siren out here on this side. Yeah, let's start the river over on this side, and we'll bring it across the road and then down here to this side. So if I'm going to plop it down over here, how do I want it to bend? We'll stick it in the corner, something I don't normally do. We'll add an arsenal here in preparation to deal with the village, to block that village off from being attacked. Sorry, being attacked, by having a bandit camp spawn next to it. It's a plain old shield. We get a thicket right away, which is wonderful. Okay, so our thicket's gonna go here. Oh! I was talking to Tim about holding on to the arsenal so you could get a better rig, and then you put down the arsenal right away. So apparently you're gonna have problems today as well, because you're not paying attention. Alright, let's get our mountain peak, if I want one up around down here. This is where we're gonna bring the river. Assuming I can remember this, because apparently I'm not thinking at all, again, immediately today either. This is so terrible. I say I'm going to do something, and then the very next minute, I don't do that at all. And I make a mistake. Or I made mistakes. Okay, we lose magic hit points, we gain 1 defense. I guess that's arguably better. First real fight. Thankfully, it's only loop 1, and with the books we start with, we should have what we need to keep up to defeat those enemies. Nice ring. I'll add you guys here. Add the river down, coming down. That is okay. Loop 2. And we have 1.35 skeletal level. This is good. We should be able to handle this loop without any issues. And we get a +1 max skeleton shield. Wonderful. That is something that I was hoping for. I don't really feel the need now to probably ever put on a better shield, because I care only about that stat, the +1 max skeletons. Giving us 3 this early on will be super useful. Now, what am I doing here? Do I want to put the swamp here? Yes, I do. Let's place the swamp. There. I have a plan for that swamp. Another river. Another forest. So I'm going to want the river, I think, to go like this. And then up. And down here. And then back over. So I'm going to place this forest there. We don't care about any stats on any of these items that don't help our skeletons. Actually, nope, you said the wrong words. We care about those stats. If an item, though, doesn't have anything that improves skeletons, odds are I will not equip it. We can deal with harpies with the necromancer, thanks to the amount of summons we'll have, so I'm not so worried about completing the mountain peak for him. Let's add this treasury there. Another vampire mansion. So, this one's already under the effect of this vampire mansion. We're not going to have a second ransack. Oh, you could put. Where's the river going, Tim? You wanted to feed it up and around and then down like this? If you're doing, okay, that's actually possible. We could put another vampire mansion here. Actually, let's hold on to that vampire mansion. But I could put one here and put 2 villages side by side. And since the river's going to be on this side, next to this other vampire mansion, that would block off the bandit camp. But I'd have to get the river there first, if that's what I'm aiming to do. Let's add a grove. Let's think over here. Get a few early branches. We'll add some ruins over there, which will play nicely because we can add the blood grove over there somewhere, which will also be adjacent for this treasury to assist it. Do I want to bring the river down one more spot? No. Start curving it. Start improving that attack speed. We're looking to get something... Actually, with the Necromancer, I want as fast attack speed as possible so I can have all my army out as rapidly as possible. By the way, I have not heard anything about the supposed patch that this game is getting now, and it's been about a month or so since I had first read that it was being worked on. I hope they are still working on it. I wouldn't mind seeing some more content added to the game. If nothing else, just to see these 2 item slots somehow utilized. Okay, lots of okay stuff. Let's add the river here. We got our village, and we're right before the vampire mansion, so let's totally spawn it. It'll be a nice fun fight, and we'll have the assistance of these crossbowmen to help us. Now, I'm going to bring the river up here, then down here, then in this direction. Straight down like this. Is that really what you want to do, Tim? You know what you could do? Actually, no. Let's bring it straight right next to the road and then over for 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. I can... The reason why I'm hesitating is because I'm not really going to benefit from too much of these, well, there's all this space that we could be using thickets and forests for, and winding the river around all of this, but I think we'll be okay. So I should then have made this a thicket and not a forest, if I'm going to indeed do this, but it's too late now. So let's add... Yeah, we'll stick with what I just said. Let's put the thicket here. Add a forest down near our treasury. And we'll continue working on our mountain. Didn't get much treasure from that fight. We did get another thicket, though. So let's see, if I'm putting the river out like this, it's going to come over here and then it's going to go straight down. So let's add another thicket there. Actually, now that you're doing this though, this is not going to, well, no, we can still do the plan that I want to do. We'll still be okay. Okay, we'll take Unseen Care this time around. A permanent 0.5 bonus to energy armor for every summoned skeleton. And we get a ring that is better than the one we have wearing on our left hand. Left hand? Right hand? If he's facing us, that's the left hand. So that's good. And we got a much better book than what we're using. We're still lower than the loop level with 207. We just started this loop. I'm really hoping we can get a... what's it called? A battlefield. We'll put the battlefield here, which will spawn a siren when we finish this river. But I think we can probably handle the siren spawning in the swamp. We have our first beacon. Let's add it over here to cover that turn. Not sure what else I want to do with my tiles at this point when it comes to what I'm placing inside the ring, the loop. You know, it's not too late, Tim. You could bring the river down this way instead and get the thickets. No, I'll stick with my plan. Let's go ahead and bring the river up. I'm going to hold off on finishing the mountain peak, though, for a little bit until I see where the goblins will be spawning first. Let's add a... where do I want the blacksmith's forge added? If I put the blacksmith's forge here, then we have to fight that suit of armor next to the vampires, and I don't want to do that. Sorry, with the vampire. So I'm thinking we hold on to this, see where the goblin spawn is, and then place this adjacent to the goblin spawn to give us some shielding before we have to fight them. Ooh. We lose defense, but we gain attack speed, and more importantly, we gain a lot more skeletal levels, so we want that. We'll take the additional hit points. Hey! Okay, we got the battlefield I wanted, so let's place that here. Because I want to fight harpies. Okay, that's good, because if that spawned there, that would have been really terrible. Now, by the way, given the location of where we're going to be having the harpies and this village, I don't want the horde as an upgrade, because we're going to lose that horde very quickly. Our current book is better. River. Sure, get more attack speed down, Tim. The reason I'm putting all these forests in this line here rather than near the river immediately is because I want myself to realize where that river is going to be guided to. Okay, so there's our goblin camp at a corner. So we could add the smith's forge here. Or here would both be good spots. We'll add one there. And I have another smith's forge. We could put that one here, actually. Actually, if I put a smith's forge here, we could put a village right in front of the goblin camp and stop the goblins from spawning. I'll hold off doing that at the moment, but that seems like a good idea. We'll build some more mountains down on this side. Okay, well, there's that other village, so... I've got choices. Let's not play this village yet. Because, again, I almost forgot. In fact, I did forget. Maybe we bring the river again down here, and we put a village here, and a vampire mansion to get a second ransacked village right here. This early on, I like having the crossbowmen to assist our skeletons, especially because my skeleton level is only... some quality is still only 8%. So basically, we're getting normal skeletons for quite some time still. Okay, we got a ruins, which I wouldn't mind placing near this grove, but we don't have a blood grove yet for it, so I will hold off on that at this moment. We did get a spider, we got our vampire mansion, and we've got a swamp. It is tempting to set up one of those spider swarm areas. Could do that, Tim. You put the spider cocoon here. How would you... we can wait a little bit longer. Let's see what we get for a few other cards. Ghost of a ghost. Oh, we lost our vampire. Oh, we got a primal matter, and we lost a ton of other cards. Darn it. Alright, that's what I was kind of worried about that, but I didn't think it would happen. So we lost that village. We gained a suburbs. Now, this is an interesting card to get with just one of them. Oh, and we got a sand dunes. If I really want to play that as well. Interesting. Alright, so first off, let's place the river. We lost the village, so that's a real shame. We killed way too many things. So I guess we'll talk about the suburbs really quick. So the suburbs are something that you unlock when, I believe, you upgrade... I think it's the... I don't remember what it is. The Intel Center. I think when you upgrade that a second time, I believe it unlocks what the game says will be a town card. But it's not called the town card, it's called the suburbs. You start to remember big stone houses, but not the people that inhabited them. Can only be placed next to other suburbs if they are present. So once this goes down, it works in a similar fashion to the river. Because you can only place a river card next to another river. With the suburbs, you can only place the suburbs down to any other suburbs that's anywhere on the board. But you don't have to build it only in one direction. You can go out in any direction. So you can make a huge suburb if you really want, spreading out all over the place. Increases the experience gained from killing enemies by 1. And every suburb adds to that. So if I place this, every enemy that we kill we will earn 1 more experience point for it. I mean, I think it's worth it, even though it's just one of them, because that's 1 more experience point. That will add up over time, especially when I begin placing like our spider cocoons down and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and place it. So we'll keep it the little thematic, and we'll add this behind, I think, the arsenal. Actually, we could add it near the river, and it would give us 2 experience then, 2 instead of 1. So I guess we do that. All right, there we go. Our only suburb, probably. We get 2 bonus experience points whenever we kill anything in this loop. I really don't want to place the sand dune, so I'm not going to place that one. Let's think. What else did we get? So we have more thickets. We have we got back a vampire mansion. I think I am going to place the vampire mansion here right now. Well, let's get another village, Tim. Let's not do that yet. Let's set up that spider swamp area before I lose the spider cocoon. So let's place that over. How much influence do you want the vampires to have, basically? We could do this with our vampire mansion, and then we could put spider cocoons in very specific places. Let's think. Where would they? They go in the corners. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Then we'll place a swamp. Place it there. We'll add a spider cocoon on this side. Okay, and we should place the thicket. We have 3 groves and a mountain. So we'll add the mountain over there. Here are other mountains, and these groves, I would like to play them. Okay, and this, as for this last thicket, if I'm going to bring the river across this side, it's going to go down here, then it's going to go off in this direction. So let's place this thicket there to remind me where that river is going to be broken off to and diverted off to the west. Oh, we have equipment, and I didn't even look at it. Let's see what we got. So the books are not better than what we currently have, but this is. So we're going to use this over our ring on the left to give 10% more summon quality. Now, these guys I like fighting when we have that one upgrade, Unseen Care, because we lose a lot of skeletons fighting those wooden soldiers, which really plays nicely with that perk. So I prefer not to get rid of this village, so I'm hoping not to see the horde as the only thing that I could potentially want. We got another spider cocoon. Let's go ahead. Oh, let's not add it until we have a swamp for it to sit next to. Oh, hold on. We got an amulet I should look at. And a book. Where did we get those? So this is not better. I don't know if this is better, but I guess I'll take some attack speed. 7% more attack speed and some regen. Another forest. Right, we don't want to play the spider cocoon yet, Tim. Big battle here. Here comes your first big goblin fight. Let's see if you can do this. Well, actually, we should win this fight. It'll be other loops around that it'll be tricky. We have 7 potions after all, so. Okay, we get more summon quality, but I'd have to lose skeletal level for that, so I'm not willing to do that. Oh, hey, field practice! Getting this super early is really nice. So that increases our skeletal level 0.25 every single time we complete a loop. Actually, it looks like it gave us 0.25 right now. Interesting. I thought it gave it to us when we completed a loop, but it's going to give it to us for this loop, and then every loop thereafter. I never noticed that before. Okay. Since we grabbed that one upgrade, I'm going to put on this ring, so we'll lose more of that skeletal level, but we'll pick up a little bit more summon quality. We should win this. Yep, thanks to that mosquito, or that could have been a lot worse. These rings are not better. This amulet is not better. We did get an Oblivion, which is nice, but I don't think I have anything I really want to Oblivion at this point. We eventually won. that was a little tough. That was a little tougher than I thought it was going to be. So, we have a book. No, I don't want to take another +1 max skeletons at this moment, because I can't afford to lose almost an entire point of skeletal level. So, we did get the village. So, but we don't have the vampire mansion over here to place it over here. And I don't have a way to stop the bandits from spawning over here unless they place a spider cocoon here. And I think I'd rather have another smith's forge instead. So, we'll hold on to this village. And I think we'll place that there. I'm not going to spawn the harpies quite yet. Another Oblivion. Maybe I do get rid of the goblins. I guess let's wait and see what we get from this book here. And well, actually, the last time I did this fight, we suddenly had a ton of cards. But I don't really have anything in my hand. I don't think we'll get like 10 cards from this fight coming up. Oh, nice! Hey! And we got some couch lands now. Alright, so let's see what we get from the treasure chest in this battle. Oh, please don't get me, like, a million cards again. Okay, we got another river. Let's place that. We got a blood grove, so now I feel like we can play this ruins. So let's place the ruins, here? Before the grove, and we'll add the blood grove here to cover that ruins. We got another ruins, but I can't really place it under the cover of that blood grove, so we're just going to hold on to that one at the moment. We got a village. I don't want to necessarily play that quite yet. What do we have for our rings and amulets? Skeletal level amulet, finally. So we can equip it. Now our amulet is giving us some skeletal level. And we'll gain skeletal level and skeletal quality. We'll lose a tiny bit of attack speed. I'm okay with that. And finally, our summon quality is at 51%, which is where I like it hovering around 40 to 60% if I can get it that high. So I think this is looking pretty good for us. Okay, so our equipment has kind of been now remedied. We can go around again. And this is how we're going to earn lots of magic hit points. We've already picked up, it looks like, an extra 33 from all the deaths and resummons our skeletons are having us do. Okay, let's pause it. We got another blood grove. So why don't we add a grove here? We'll add that blood grove here. And then we'll add some ruins. So we have a long, winding trail through some ruins which were built amongst these groves. Maybe elves used to live here at some point. And now the only thing that's left of their civilization are just ruins in between the trees. We have another treasury. I can't build it in the center of the loop because that is where the river is going. Let's add you over here. River, you're now set up to go across this road, assuming I remember not to place anything there. Let's think. So I'm gonna put a kind of want a beacon there. Let's put the thicket over here. Or here, Tim. You can bring the river like this and then loop it down a little around that thicket. We have 2 spider cocoons in a village, and we got a tough fight coming up. We are gonna have 4 goblins. I think we'll try this fight. We should be able to make it back to the campfire without too many issues. So let's see how difficult this battle against the goblins is going to be. If it turns out that I drink like 3 potions, I think we will probably... Oh, I should have put... This is dumb. I should have put the blood grove on this side. Not here. Would have covered more area. The good news about putting it here is it eats less, so we get that flesh golem a little less often, but I do think I really should have put it here instead. You can put another one up here, and put some ruins here. When I get ruins. Don't put the blood groves down till you get the ruins. Alright, 4 goblin fight. Oh, okay, we're fighting the armor. It's an interesting enemy to fight with the necromancer because remember that it doesn't have its hit points are only lost when it takes hits. So it's a nice thing to fight as a necromancer because you generally will want at least 3 to 4. You'll have 3 or 4 skeletons all attacking at the same time, so you can cut its life down very quickly. And we got a decent book for it, although I'm going to lose skeletal level if I equip that book, so we're not going to do that. Sorry, we're going to lose some quality if I equip that book. But we do gain an entire... more than an entire point of skeletal level. Is that right? Yep. We can wait until we reach the cozy camp before I make that decision. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I think we can leave the goblins there. Let's add the mountain there. All these spider cocoons are really eating me up. I really want to play another one. But without... Well... No, I don't... Without a swamp, it makes placing it kind of not... I don't really want to do that. Let's keep going around the loop. This fight looks a lot tougher than it's going to be, because once that... Assuming that mosquito is able to hit us a few more times, it'll detonate and kill everything. Thank you, mosquito. We drank another potion. Let's get out of that. There we go. That swamp. Alright, so... Didn't really gain a lot of treasure that I'm interested in from that fight. We did get 2 more rivers. There we go. We're bringing the river across. And now we spawned the shipwreck. So we'll get to see if this was a good idea or not when we reach this swamp. It might have been a giant mistake. We might not be able to handle the fight that's going to happen here, but I'm going to hope we do, or we can. So we'll see how bad that decision was soon. If I add this here, Tim, you get the mountain peak. You know what? Maybe we just don't put the mountain peak in. Okay, we're gonna start adding some spiders. Let's add a spider cocoon there. Let's add a spider cocoon here. And you know what? We're gonna play a normal village right in this location. So this spider cocoon, the only thing it's doing is it's preventing that bandit camp from spawning. But I'm okay with that. Oh, holy crap! Art of Control! Plus 1 max skeleton. So we got all the amazing Necromancer upgrades as our first 3. That is fantastic. And we got them in an order, which is the best order you could hope to get them in as well. That was really amazing. We also got some ruins, so let's add the ruins, and we'll add the Blood Grove there. Oh, we got a time shard? We got a time shard from something. And a third Oblivion. Wow, game is being very, very nice to us with the upgrades and everything. This is amazing. I don't want to lose plus 1 max. Well, we get 4 skeletons now, so we could drop the shield that we currently have for a different shield. But I don't like it. I don't really want to go down another skeleton. Though maybe it might make sense to him to do exactly that. I want a beacon before I place a forest in here, because I want to see where the beacon's going to be going. I don't like this village, because I don't like it near the vampire mansion. I guess we can see how difficult this will be when we loop around once. And you know what? I'm thinking maybe we do this swap, because we pick up so much skeletal level by doing this. We gain an entire point of skeletal level there. We lose summon quality. We get back most of that summon quality. We gain a little more skeletal level. We lose plus 1 max skeleton for it. We're back to 3 max skeletons. Got another vampire mansion as well. I'm going to place that here in preparation for that other village to go here for another ransacked city. And I don't know, Tim, you sure about this? Just 3 skeletons? We're 1.5 skeletal level below the loop level, so I think we have to do this. Alright, done. So now we're equal to the loop level for our skeletal level. We have 50% summon quality, but we're back to 3 max skeletons. Alright, the big fight! I'm not quite sure how this is gonna work out for us if it does. Alright. It's all thanks to the mosquitoes. Again, the mosquitoes are amazing. Detonating mosquitoes means everything's taking massive damage except for us. And that's what let us win right there. We didn't even have to use a potion. Good. So this is working out exactly as I had hoped. Alright, we got a ton of great loot from that, I think, as well. So first off, this shield is better, arguably, than the shield we currently have. So let's equip it. Gain a little more summon quality, and I think that was about it. Well, we gain more defense as well. Let's see. Plus 1 max skeleton ring, but I have to lose... That's the only stat on those rings, so I'm not really interested in it. And the rest of this... Okay, so I said lots of good loot, and most of it's just garbage. Bringing the river out a little more. Gonna bring it over here and down. Because I don't want a ton of other fishmen out away from our crossbowmen. No. Well, hold on. We could put a village here. Even a swamp here would be a good thing to place. Well, no, the swamp wouldn't be. Because we'd have goblins and spiders filling up that swamp, and a mosquito couldn't spawn to assist us there. I want another swamp over here instead, so we're going to Oblivion the goblin camp. Okay, this is better than wearing on our right or left-hand finger, depending upon how we're facing our hero. So we'll work up in that. Another vampire mansion, but I don't see anything I kind of want it near. We could... no, I don't want a vampire added to this fight. The vampire adding to the battles with the fishmen, I don't mind so much, again, because we're going to have crossbowmen helping us. But I don't think I want it added to that fight. We do have 2 Oblivions, so we could Oblivion these away, but these are a good source of our magic hit point increase, thanks to that one perk of ours. Hello, Scorchworms. Scorchworms have Desperate now. Unit's damage value is multiplied by a % of its missing hit points. So they're still not that dangerous in melee, but they do a deceptive amount of damage now. And this is better than either of my rings. I think we use it over this one. Do I finish the treasury, or do I wait till one more loop? Let's wait one more loop. And then we'll finish that treasury. We have another treasury over here I completely forgot about. Oh, we picked up another vampire mansion somewhere too, but I want to wait to place it until after we get a swamp. Okay, I'm going to add a thicket there, next to our river, which has been built for several tiles now without anything next to it, which is it's a bit of a waste, because we're missing all the increase it does for the landscape tiles, but, well, I think I still want a beacon here or here, so we're going to hold off on, placing this forest or another thicket next to it, until we can bring it down over here. Now the good news is we get a bunch of loot from these Scorchworms. Hopefully we can get something... Oh, hopefully we get something good from killing them. A blacksmith's forge. I guess I don't really need to place it quite yet. Might be helpful to have it over here before we do this loop. Or right before... the Count's lands as well could be good. Well, yeah, let's place it here. We'll get the bonus when we fight the boss, so that would be super useful. Aside from that early mistake, placing the arsenal so early when I didn't want to, I think it's been going pretty well for us so far. This is more... No, this is less skeletal level by 0.10. Alright, do I want to add the swamp here and add the vampire mansion next to it? I think I do. Yep, we'll get the goblin lookout here. Vampire mansion added. No mosquito, they're so early, but having them all take that damage as they're attacking me will be incredibly handy. And I think we'll win it, that fight. We got another grove. And we're slightly over halfway to spawning the boss. It's been an hour so far for this loop, but we've only done 4 loops so far. I'm being, I think, overly analytical this time around, but I don't think you guys mind so much when I do so. At least I hope you don't. Big fight time. Yep. Looks like we're able to handle that fight. We did not drink a potion during it either. Let's add another swamp. There are those spiders. Building the bridge. Got another mountain. Let's start working on that treasury. Oh, we killed the mosquito. Okay. That's a bit awkward. You know, I suppose that's also another thing that was super lucky. I didn't think about that. The archers didn't kill the mosquito early on here. The mosquito was able to detonate, and I think it killed the siren and everything else. That battle might have gone really south had they actually managed to kill it. Oh, this is tough to okay, so, alright, here's what we're gonna do. We got an amulet, which has less magic hit points, but we gain +1 max skeleton and 17% summon quality. We're in a swamp. We should not be in a swamp when I equip items. And then we got a ring, which is +1.15 skeletal level, which I think we'll put over the ring we're wearing on our left hand, or right hand, depending upon how you're looking at our character. Okay, so I think we gained some skeletal level and a skeleton, and didn't lose any quality, or maybe lost just 1% quality. Oh, we did lose a tiny bit of attack speed, I suppose, as well. We gained another treasury. So where's the river going from here, Tim? It's going down, and that's going like this. Let's place it all the way in that corner. I mean, we can handle the fight. I don't think I like it. We'll leave it at the moment. Okay. Not willing to lose all that skeletal level. Nope, we're good. Let's carry on. Normal shield, we don't care about that. That shield is worse than the one we currently have. We don't care about that one either then. We gain back some more defense to help us in this battle. We picked up another vampire mansion. We got a bunch of cards. Uh-oh, we're gonna lose our spider cocoon. Okay, so how do I want to do this? We've got 3 oblivions, and we're gonna start losing them. Okay, we're gonna Oblivion that village. And I'm gonna risk adding a vampire mansion over here. Now over here, let's think, we're going to bring the river, I think, down like this. So if I'm going to do that, let's put another thicket. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I just want I want it to look like this. I should have put the thickets down on this side at the lowest section of the map. When I swing the river down here, would have benefited from those as well. I'll place 2 future thickets down here. And we leveled. Alright, so there's the horde. And this is the only one I like. The other upgrade is preparation for a ceremony, which I don't think does anything at all. And I'm not interested in supplies. So we grab the horde. And since we got rid of that one camp, I think that was... it won't be as painful to have taken that upgrade. Plus, the horde will help us fight the boss. Oh! And we didn't get anything spawning from this. Because we've got 2 mosquitoes and 2 fishmen here. So we didn't get a siren. And we also didn't get a treasure chest. I hadn't thought about that. We kind of want the siren. I could always get rid of this vampire mansion and put a battlefield there, if I really want that. Oh, let's finish up this treasury. And we got a village. Okay, so, well, crap. Now I have to make up my mind. Do I want the siren here? No, let's not do that. Let's place another ransack village up here. There goes our desert finally. Okay. I don't want to add... I want to add something here, obviously, so we benefit from the treasury. But not the spider cocoon. And I don't want to add a Splitch Forge over there either, because I don't want to have to deal with a pseudo-armor and a vampire. I also don't want to have to fight 2 suits of armor. I don't want to fight pseudo-armor and scorch worms. So let's put... No. Let's put the swamp here. And a spider cocoon. I guess we can add the Smith's Forge maybe over here, Tim. This ticket I like the placement of. It's not near the vampire mansion. In fact, you know what? I really don't like this. I really don't like this village. Well, let's wait till we get. I guess we get back here again. I'll make up after that battle. I'll make up my mind if we're gonna get rid of that that location or not with an Oblivion, assuming I still have them. Well, here's the battlefield, but it's too late. I've already placed a vampire mansion down there, and I don't want to risk dropping a battlefield further next to a different river, because I'm not sure I'll have what it takes to be able to win that fight. It looks like the Siren's damage is magical, goes straight through burns through my skeletons, and she does good damage and has a high attack speed. So I don't think we'll put this near... I don't think we'll put this near the river. We'll add you over there. Okay, and let's keep going. More Sparkicus. We have so many of them. It feels like a waste not to place them. But I don't like having to fight them when I don't have a swamp around if I'm using the Necromancer. I really want to take advantage of the fact that they're going to kill themselves on us. Or that the mosquito will just handle all of them for us. 1 second. We lose skeletal level, we pick up 18% summon quality. It's not too... You know what? I'm willing to lose a tiny bit of skeletal level for this. 0.3 lost. I don't want that, so we can Oblivion the Goblin Camp. Oh crap, yep, I just realized we have a Flesh Golem here. Thankfully, we have a tank to take that hit for us. I don't want to lose +1 max skeletons. I guess we can add some ruins here. Oh, no, we're not. You put a spider cocoon here now. And a forest. I don't know if I want to handle scorch worms right next to this fight. We'll be trapped in that fight for a little bit. What do we get? Holy crap, that's a ton of skeletal level. So just like that, we're dropping down our summon quality again. Because I really want all that skeletal level. I can't equip this because I don't want to also drop my summon quality below 50%. And I don't want to lose 1 max skeleton, so I don't want to equip that amulet. Hello, fish folk. Goodbye, fish folk. Let's see. I guess we'll wrap another mountain down around this treasury. Oh, we still have a skeleton from our horde? I think we're about to lose it. Oh, or not. Okay, that works. What do we get? +1 max skeleton, 18% summon quality. So if I equip that at the cost of 0.23 skeletal level, I think that's worth it. And then we could equip this instead of our current... well, that only gives us 3% summon quality. Let's stick with this. So we picked up a 5th skeleton now. Okay, we get some more loot as well. Not willing to put any of this on at the moment. We got 2 villages in our hand, and our hand is full of cards. So I think it's time for us to try to maybe get another standard village somewhere around here. So... where would you place it? And you're going to get a bandit camp as well, so be careful where you place this. Let's put a Smith's Forge here. And we'll add a village here. I'm tempted to add the other village over here. We had a spider... well, if I had the spider cocoon, we're going to get spiders filling this grove. I think that you can handle some spiders normally without needing the vampire mansion. The scorch worms will be annoying, but you'll get a chance to wipe them out first before you approach this grove. So let's do it. Let's add the spider cocoon here. Another village right here. Which is also nice because that will stop these suits of armor from walking into this spot. So yeah, I think that's acceptable. It looks like the next loop will be the last time around for our Necromancer before we spawn the boss. Nice and relaxing run this time around. Well, we haven't won yet, so I shouldn't say such things and jinx us. But I have a good feeling about this run. Okay, yeah, let's place this here at Beacon. It affects our cozy camp, which is what we want. So, I might want another beacon right here, so I'm going to hold off placing a thicket there at the moment. That was a really dumb place for that forest stem. A rock should have gone between them. Remember, mountains don't do anything for you unless another rock is built next to them. We got another swamp. I don't see a good place to place it, though, so we'll just hold on to it. Pull the river down there, and that will be good. Time to watch the mosquitoes hopefully kill everything for us. Thank you, mosquito. I appreciate it. Oh, and I could spawn the boss right now, I suppose, if I really want to. Let's... Maybe I should do that. Yeah, I think we have... Oh, that's nice. 2 beacons. This will make this area look really pretty. So let's go ahead and do that. Nice. 2 beacons guiding the river down the road here. I like that. And another beacon guiding it out in this direction. Oh, we're gonna have 2 flesh golems down here, Tim. Do I want to increase their attack speed? I don't know if I do. I'd like to add another village, I think, here. Because I think we might need the healing after those flesh golems. But if I'm going to do that, then I'm going to want something on the side of that village. So maybe we just spawn... Just do that. We had a swamp over here. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, this fight. Alright. Let's see how tough this is. I don't like this village being here. Oh, but apparently we can handle it. Alright, that wasn't bad. None of the loot we picked up is better than what we currently have, though. I think, you know what? I think we spawned the boss now. Alright, so we got another battlefield. I guess we should play that. Blood Grove. I have a ruins. Is there any good spot to place this? I don't know if I want more flesh golems. We're gonna get basically 1 per loop now, per every single Blood Grove we have around. But I think we can handle them at the moment, Tim. So why not do it? All right. So if I'm gonna do that, then where is Blood Grove going? Like here? If it's going there, then you need a forest here. Do you really want to do this? Yeah, let's do that. I don't like that. I don't like either of these villages. But we handled this one pretty well. But I don't like another one by this vampire mansion. I really don't want that one here. I am gonna purge. I'm gonna purge it. Another river. 1 more card, I think, and we can spawn the boss, or 1 or 2 more cards. Another Blood Grove. I don't see anything I really want it near. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh! Oh! This is a tough fight! Okay, we spawned enough tanks that we didn't have to worry about it in the end. We got some good loot as well right before the end of the game. Let's see. Or maybe we did. Not better. Not better. Never mind. We didn't get anything better than what we currently have. Let's see. The river's gonna come up like this. And go in that direction. All right, we're doing it now at loop 7. We should definitely be able to handle it. I think we'll put the river. You'll need to bring it by a treasury if you want to build one of these treasuries, Tim. That'll be fine. Let's put a treasury here. All right, we're right near the boss, so we'll handle him. Maybe we can get some better loot right before we fight him. It's a lot of skeletal level on a shield. If I was to equip that, though, where am I gaining the summon quality from? I'm not. So we're not going to do that. Goblin camp. I don't like your position, but I can solve you with a village, though. A little more attack speed right before the final boss is acceptable with me. All right. I think we can absolutely handle it. Yep, let's stay. The hunt begins! Get him! Woof! We lost our tank. That's a bit awkward, but he's lost... Well, that was great. He's down already. Oh my god! Wow, what a massive hit we took! It's just a waste of time. The new hunt is coming. I've already got your scent. Alright. So... Oh! I see 2 astral orbs here. 3 orbs of craftsmanship and 3 orbs of undeath, or whatever this is called. We definitely want this resource assortment. Lightning fast is decent for my skeletons. Their own pearl sounds like it's nice. Blind Fairy is a little too risky. I don't ever... If my health's below 20%, I'm already doomed. So I don't really care for that one. But let's take resource assortment. And we'll stay for one more loop, I think. We're going to get a siren, but no treasure chest in this swamp. But we do have 2 mosquitoes there to help us out. Alright. For future reference... I should not do something like this. We're getting too many creatures spawning in here. I should have had the shipwreck and here. Yeah, I should have done originally what I said I was going to do and put the river, build the river out like this to avoid having this occur at this swamp. But it's too late. All right, so I think we can do one more loop. And then we'll call it quits. So let's do this. Very nice, team. We got a village. We're gonna put that right there to stop those stupid goblins. And then, you know, I think let's put down another village. We could put it here. Actually, hold on. So, if we're going to be leaving, you should, at the end of this loop, you should probably aim to get these treasuries, Tim. So why don't we do that? Focus on that. We got another swamp. We have a blacksmith's forge and another beacon. It's a shame I'm not going to be finishing this this map. Yeah, we're not going to finish the map. Put a beacon in the mountain. These are not better. So another good thing, by the way, about having Unseen Care so early, we're still using a level 4 amulet. Look at this ring. It's a level 5 gray ring, and we're at loop level 8. but our magic hit points is 193. So getting Unseen Care so early really, really helped us out, I think. Okay, we've got this village. It's burning a hole in my pocket. I think we'll place this... I think we'll place it here. Woo, burning lots of cards. 2 Orbs of Expansion from that battle as well. Alright, we've got... Let's put you there. Oh! I have a Vampire Mansion. Let's add it here to finish that one treasury. We didn't get anything I'm interested in. Okay. We're not going around again, so I'm just going to go ahead and just start spawning stuff next to the road, and just to see if I can finish the map by the time we end this loop. We got so many Oblivions this run also. Very nice. The game's being, again, very kind to us. If I'm going to finish this, we might as well also aim for that mountain peak finally, Tim. Okay, good. Let's say the column's attacking us. That's super bad. Alright, we got another tank up. Okay, and we did it. And we got an actual rare item. We got some garlic. Well, we don't really need garlic, but... I'm not willing to lose that much skeletal level. I'm not willing to lose +1 max skeleton. No, we'll be fine. Let me pay a little bit more attention to the next battle next, like, 2 or 3 battles we do, because I want to see if we actually make use of that 5th skeleton, because if we don't, then maybe we drop +1 max skeleton. No, okay, no, we totally do make use of it. By make use of it, I mean we are summoning it, and it is contributing to the fight. I'm not willing to lose skeletal level for no reason. Another +1 max skeleton. Oh, this is better than the ring we're using on our one yellow ring. We keep the +1 max skeleton, we keep our summon quality, and we gain a tiny bit more skeletal level. I have a mountain. Let's place that over here. I guess we take Edge of Impossible. Card Sharp isn't really going to be too helpful for us. Okay, we took a lot of damage here. In fact, we almost died, and we're going to drink another potion. Okay, so hold on. So now I need to think. We took a lot of hits there. We didn't get any... this is better. This is a little more skeletal level, Tim, than what you're currently using. I think we can still do this loop. At the moment. Although I think I am going to Oblivion that village away. I knew that these flesh golems were going to give me trouble. The later on, the more I... why can't I talk at the moment? The higher the loop level is going to be, the more difficult these golems are going... The more trouble these golems are going to give us. I knew that was going to be the case. I just didn't realize that trouble would arrive so soon. It's really hard to give up this amulet with +1 max skeleton and 17% max summon quality. But we could take a ton more magic points. And take a little more summon quality instead, Tim. It amounts to 1 more hit, if you stop to think about it. Let's see how we do in a few more of these battles before I make up my mind and swap over to doing it. More like 2 hits, Tim. Let's get that mountain peak. We got another goblin camp, but it spawned behind us. I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, we need these villages also. Thank goodness we have a blacksmith here to give us some armor against what we're about to fight. Oh god, 71 damage. Oh, a little more skeletal level than our current book. Not much, but we'll take it. We have a bunch of villages coming up as well, Tim, to help you out here. Oh, we killed the mosquitoes. And we still have that stupid archer doing the fight because we're getting more and more ghosts. Okay. Woo! Alright, we did it. Ooh, okay, this is a better amulet. We lose a little bit of that little bit of evasion we have, but we gain 30-something hit magic points and 1 more point of summon quality. So we will take that. I think we can kill the boss slime here without any trouble. Our hit points are almost back up to full as well. Ooh, what? I want to look at that blue shield. That's +1 max skeleton. Oh, but that was it. Okay. I'm not willing to lose 2 entire points of skeletal level. No way. Not for +1 max skeleton. We don't even need it. There's no... well, I guess we can place Vampire Mansions up here. A nice, long, disgusting swamp through these vampire lands here. Looks like we might finish the map, actually, everyone, at this rate. That'd be so cool if we could finish it. I think that's almost every single road tile, Tim, if not every single one of them. If you're allowed to place on the road. Level 10 book? Not better. Is there any place? Yeah, we filled up. The entire road is filled. The entire road is filled. I'm going to... Do I want this fight? Let's hold on to the Oblivion, Tim. You might need it up ahead. Could gain another max skeleton if I'm willing to drop a little bit of skeletal level. That sounds acceptable. Sure. Our attack speed's 152%, so we might even be able to get out all 6 skeletons. Which would be 7 if Edge of the Impossible actually procs. Yeah, Tim, looks like you might actually finish the map. Amazing. I love the look of Loop Hero's maps when you get them all finished. Another mountain. Thankfully, we only regenerate 20 hit points a day, so being in the swamp at daylight doesn't really bother us very much. And we got another Oblivion, if I really care. About what's in front of us, and I don't think I do. I think we're gonna handle the rest of this loop without too much trouble. Oh, actually, we do have a tough fight coming up. I want to take a look at that, where that one flesh golem is. Okay, this is not within range of our camp, so I'm going to get rid of it. And we'll put a swamp there instead. Okay, not bad. We did pretty well filling the map. We almost got the whole thing filled, actually. We could go around again, but it's now 11:10 p.m., and so I think I probably should call it quits here after all. This was a fun loop. We got the... I think we got... Yeah, we got the supplies we needed as well. I would like to finish the map. I really, really love finishing a map when I go out on my loops. I really want to finish it. But that's just not going to happen. So, I'm out of time. Let me take a screenshot of this one, though. This one looks pretty good. So, what do we got here? We got the river flowing up from this side of the mountains. Or this... actually, it must be an underground stream or something of the sort, because it's in the forests. It walks down here, next to the road. Goes over here, goes through this massive... Yeah, this massive forest. Cuts through this mountain range. And I wanted to end right here. Going underground near the mountain peak, but this didn't happen. We got all the treasuries as well. Got some beacons in the mountains, some beacons on the side of the roadway here as well. We would have filled this up with other spiders and vampire mansions as well here. I like the big swamp we've got. The grove and the ruins all intermingled over here. Then we have quite a few towns on this side of the map. And our suburb, of course. Can't forget our suburb hiding out behind the vampire mansion over here, and our arsenal. Yeah, okay. This was a good run. Okay, so before we go do anything else, we're going to spend a few more minutes to discuss the alchemist tent, and we're going to build it. So the alchemist tent, oh, this can go anywhere I want, huh? Okay, this was the spot I intended for it. So I think I will still build it here. Do you know that hydrogen is the most simple and common element in the universe? And do you know that not knowing this fact doesn't make you a bad person? Don't be afraid to learn, my friend. That's what I mean. Not knowing something is not a crime. The crime is trying not to learn anything. And look at what you can achieve with science. Alchemical transformation of matter. Creating one from another. Something you don't have from something you do have. It's brilliant. So now you know where to go if you need a good old alchemical transformation. Or a nice cup of tea and an interesting conversation, of course. Alright, everyone. That's the last thing, to my knowledge, that we can unlock. So let's go ahead first and take a look at our supply. Okay. Actually, I should probably not do any of this. We should instead cover alchemy and then I should go to bed. So, or do any other buildings or upgrades of structures I want to do. Alchemy. So what you do for alchemy is you can create things from materials, or you create orbs from hydrogen. Hydrogen? Is that what it's called? Well, let's find out. So we take a thing that we have and we decompose it, and that gives us hydrogen. Yep. As you can see, whenever we decompose one stable wood, we will earn 25 hydrogen for doing so. We can make a stable wood, and it will cost us 50 hydrogen to give us one of it. Generally, though, you don't want to spend your time decomposing and synthesizing the same thing. You want to decompose the things you have lots of that you're never ever, that you don't think you're going to use, to create things that you don't have a lot of. So, by the way, down here we can see that because we did this once, we will, it'll cost us 50 to make one of these, and we get 25 hydrogen if we spend one. That's what this white 50 and the orange 25 means. We'll break down some stone. And I think, as you can see as well, I believe the way it works is this: you must decompose something in order to be able to synthesize it later. So, for example, actually, I guess we could even decompose a steel fragment. Yep. So I'm just going to decompose each individual item once, so that this way the option for me to synthesize it is available. Now down here, this might be held on for other orbs, but there is fractions. Wait, is there a fraction of orb expansion? I don't think there is, Tim. No, there isn't. No, there's no fraction of orb expansion. You only get whole orbs of expansion. And orbs of expansion, nope, they're still worth only. Is that right? Yeah, they're only worth 25 when we decompose them. Alright, we are going to decompose one of our skulls, because now we can make them. It costs 1,000 hydrogen to make a skull, but you get 100 hydrogen when you break one down. That said, later on in the game, you're going to have like 300 thousands of these like books, in which case you just click synthesize 1,000 times. Then grab yourself a few skulls. But to be fair, at that point in the game, you've probably already won. And there's nothing else for you to do but grind for these items, just in case you want to finish leveling up everything in your town. I suppose I should always break down the pieces of the orbs if I'm just looking to be able to synthesize one of them. Okay, and with that done, we've unlocked all of these orbs. Now, a great deal of the difficulty of the game is actually eliminated, because we can convert, like, for example, let's say I want another astral orb. No problem. We'll just decompose a bunch of this wood that we don't need. And then, instead of looking for these by creating certain structures to get mages or cosmic enemies to spawn, we can now just turn our wood into these astral orbs instead. So it saves you a lot of time. And I suppose it saves you on the difficulty of the game as well, because you no longer have to plan things out a bit more. I personally don't really like the alchemy lab. I think it sucks a great deal of the ingenuity of the game, of strategizing where tiles need to be, along with the amount of difficulty you're willing to give your hero for adding these new creatures into the game. It sucks it out because you don't care. You just want to kill all the as many easy things as possible just to get your stable wood and your stones or your stable metal, and then convert them to the harder to get orbs. But I don't know. There's alchemy, so we've unlocked it. I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of it right now. So I need more food in order to upgrade this one tower to a level 3 tower. And I would like another level 3 tower, so let's go ahead and... How much do I need again for it? I need another 15 rations. There we go. And now, we upgrade it. That unlocks another point of supply for me also. Is there anything else that I can upgrade while I'm here? We can upgrade our mud huts. I've got astral orbs now, so why don't we upgrade one of our other buildings that I've been holding off upgrading again? We can... I think we do... Do we upgrade this? What do we get? Yeah, I think we should upgrade our potion hut again. So, we upgrade this, we will gain an extra furniture slot, plus 1% to the potion's healing effect, and an additional plus 1 potion refilled at the camp. Did you know that herbs don't always have healing abilities? Yeah, sometimes your potions don't help me at all. That's not what I'm talking about. With the right dosage, you can turn a medicine into a poison. That's the duality of life itself. Something that you consider evil can also be good from another point of view. Don't sweat it. It's not like you'll be facing such dilemmas anytime soon, right? Nope, that's the entirety of the game, is adding more difficult monsters, but getting good rewards for it, and so on. Mix and matching your tiles. It's fantastic. So let's upgrade our cemetery once. We'll revive the hero with 15% hit points once during an expedition. This is something that we now have unlocked. This will always be an option for us. We're almost dead when we do resurrect, but we can, in fact, resurrect. I was looking at the people. At first, they were lying down, and then they started getting up, walking, bringing coffee. Convenient. I can look after you too. You don't need to lie down. You must go. We need 15 more stone to upgrade that again, and if we upgrade the cemetery again, we gain an extra 20%, so 35% hit points after revival. But I think we'll spend the last of our resources to upgrade our... what is this? Our gymnasium. Okay, and this is what gives us the town card, which is actually the suburbs card, so let's do it. Ah, the real temple of knowledge, the best temple of all. Getting new knowledge, cramming and exercising your memory. Well, your muscle memory at least. I feel very sorry for the study of geography, though. Now you can learn the whole discipline in just a few hours. And we can't upgrade it again. But that has unlocked, I think, the last card? Yep, the last 2 cards. Oh, we get the 0 milestone. We haven't even seen this yet. Okay, that's a gold card. I think we'll try taking it out when we take out the rogue next time. And I think that is the last card we can unlock. Alright, everyone, so that does it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Another nice 4-hour-long episode. So, I think what I want to do next is I would like to focus on increasing both of these towers one more time. So that they're level 4, and at that point, I think we will be ready for Chapter 4. I don't know if we will be able to get to or defeat the boss very easily, because I don't have the supply items I really want. But I'm going to make the attempts, so we'll probably get started on that after I've leveled my towers to level 4, and I think that will probably take 2 more videos, assuming each one's about 3 hours long, or maybe 3 videos. We'll see. It's the food I need a lot of, and I just don't want to break down everything to give me the hydrogen to make it when food isn't that hard to acquire. So we'll probably send out our rogue to get it. Alright, well, I'm babbling. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.